Good morning, Musketeers. I'm Alex Hatch.
And I'm Nick, and you're watching Musketeer Mornings.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. We hope you had a great day.
Before we begin today's show, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's start off with the joke of the day. Why did the strawberry cry?
I don't know.
He found himself in a jam.
That's pretty funny. Now let's get into this day in history.
On this day, January 7th, in 1610, Italian astronomer Galileo made his earth-shaking discovery that 4 moons revolve around Jupiter, and that the telescope reveals more stars than visible to the naked eye.
Thank you, Nick, for that. Now for a segment on culinary arts.
My name is Chef Bingham. I had the opportunity to come to Moore Park High School and teach a few years ago. It's my 3rd year here, and I just thought it was a really good opportunity, so I took it. Oh my gosh, I would have never thought in a million years that I would be a culinary teacher at all. I started out in restaurants and I thought that's where I was going to stay, and so here I am now. But I would love to try any kind of like Spanish recipes, like from Spain. It really interests me and I like the flavors that they put out. My favorite thing about teaching the culinary class is that I get to witness students learning new things and trying new things. That's the most exciting part about it for me. My favorite food to teach the class is definitely soups. Soups are my favorite thing to make and eat, so it always is really exciting when I get to do the soups for them. Their favorite thing to make is definitely our homemade pizzas. They love to make the pizzas every year and they ask to make them several times a year. So I do cook at home quite often. I am pretty much the main one that cooks in our family. I love cooking pastas, I love cooking tacos, and all kinds of different soups. The best meal I've had was probably when I went to New York and I got to go to a restaurant called Butter, and I had this ginormous tomahawk steak, and it was probably one of my favorite things to eat. The favorite thing that I've made, like I said, I'm gonna go back to the soups. Soups are my favorite thing, and I just love making them and eating them. The class is interesting in the fact that I do live demonstrations for the students, and then they go and they replicate everything that I went and showed, and then we learn about it as well. So that's definitely the most interesting part about this class. I would love for my students to take out of this class just any kind of skills that they can go and use in the real world, whether that being in the industry or just at home making homemade meals instead of just buying store-bought things. Students should join my class because we are the fun class. We get to eat lots of really good food. They get to make food, and we have a lot of fun in this class.
Thank you, Peyton and Alani, for that. Now for some quick daily news.
There will be an outdoor school counseling opportunity Saturday, February 15th to Monday, February 17th.
Please email Ms. Chapman at nchapman@mrpk.org for more information on this. Applications start to be turned in Friday, January 17th at the MHS Counseling Office as soon as possible.
Join us for a college student panel of MHS alumni. The panel will feature students from out-of-state, private, and UC schools. Students will hear about their experiences so far, how they made their college decisions, get valuable insight, and have the chance to ask questions.
The event will be on Thursday, January 16th in the College and Career Center. Please sign up at the Wellness Center or the College and Career Center.
Anyone interested in trying out for boys golf? There will be a mandatory meeting Thursday at the beginning of lunch in K6 to discuss the upcoming season. See Mr. Chapman for more details.
Now for a segment on advanced photo class.
My name is Mr. Alanis, and it's spelled A-L-A-N-I-S.
Sorry, Lizzie, you get Noah Us?
So with the advanced class, we are, again, working with strobes, working with studio lighting. They're also tasked with running their projects like if it was a business. So if someone hired them to take media day photos or to take studio portraits, they have to run it from the ground up. So point of contacts when they reach out to the client, getting an idea of what they're going to shoot, setting up the actual shoot, and then running everything in a professional way the day of the shoot. So one of the projects we are just working on right now are media day photos for the wrestling team. So the whole team came in and we did photo, and then the media class also did their video. And again, the project was they had to do a proposal, so they sent it out to the wrestling coach. They sent a couple examples of what we're going to do, and now they're working on editing those photos. So I've been doing this for a couple of years, and there's a lot of techniques, a lot of different skills that I've learned, but I think it helps me inverse to your question. By teaching the basics, teaching the fundamentals, and talking about it every day, it's actually made me a better photographer outside of class. So I think it's just being in a photography environment every single day helps me become a better photographer, and it also helps me become a better teacher and teach these skills. So one of my first photography jobs, we had a list of products that we needed to shoot. So coming in, we gathered the products, staged them, took the photos, and then it was hours and hours of going back and editing. So it was nice to learn fundamentals, to actually practice the craft. But now teaching, it's talking about photography skills, teaching students new skills, and it keeps me more on my toes than it did before, because before I was just sitting behind at a desk and just editing for a couple hours, and now every day is a little bit different.
Try that one more time.
For my advanced class, I would hope I could get a bigger class. At the beginning of the year, we had 8 students enrolled, and now we're down to 6. So I think the fundamentals that our intro class is learning right now, it's going to help them for the advanced class. So I hope a lot of them are returners. For the intro class, we'll see at the end of the year.
Thank you, Jennifer, Caden, and Emily for that. Let's go to Alex for a sports recap and sports news.
Congratulations to the following wrestlers for placing at this weekend's tournament. Will Centeno, Rook Hilbert, Richie Gonzalez, Trevor Gonzalez, and Noah Huss. Keep up the good work, MHS wrestlers. Boys basketball, all levels are home today against Camarillo with no early release. Girls basketball, all levels are away today against Camarillo, no early release as well. Girls soccer, all levels are also away today against Camarillo. Frostoff and JV's early release is at 1:45 p.m. Bus departs at 2:15 p.m. Varsity has no release, but the bus will depart at 5:30 p.m. Boys soccer will all levels today are against Camarillo at home today. No release. Make sure to come support our MHS mathletes.
That's all for our news today. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Be sure to follow us on social media at MHS Media Productions. I'm Alex Hatch.
And I'm Nick. And
you're
you're watching
Musketeer Mornings.